Hey y'all, it's Mami Wata and I am back. I hope you all are doing good at this time. Hello to all of my subscribers, old and new. Thank you so much for joining me here on this channel. I do appreciate you. I am picking up on a feminine energy who is spiritually gifted. You're struggling to understand why you have these gifts. Where did you get these gifts from? What your purpose is, even with for these gifts, okay? But what I'm picking up is that you got these gifts from your maternal great grandmother. There's something about race here. I'm picking up that she was brown skinned, but your your great grandfather, maternal great grandfather, was not, and that she somehow utilized her spiritual gifts to get her out of slavery. Okay? You don't know this part of your history. I feel like this is something that was rather rarely talked about, if at all. That the people who are alive that are older in your family now, they may know of the situation with your great grandmother, but it's not something that you speak about. I believe it's taboo. That's the energy I'm picking up off of whatever connection she had with your great grandfather. But her spiritual gifts allowed her to get out of slavery. That's what I got. So we just gonna see what the Holy Spirit wants you to know. Her spiritual abilities, her alchemy abilities, even with this Princess of Pentacles, got her out of slavery. But your grandmother is a product of her connection with your maternal great grandfather. So let's just see, Holy Spirit, what do you want us to know about this download? Someone needs this message. Holy Spirit, I received this download quite some time ago, Holy Spirit, and you know I sat on it. But what do you want us to know about it at this time? Let's do one more shuffle. What are we talking about here exactly, and why is this important now for this divine feminine to know? Because you're at some point in your spiritual journey where you truly are trying to renew yourself. You're trying to heal. And you have some unanswered questions because there's nobody else that you know of in your family that's like you. And you may even be being shunned for who you are. So just know that this is King of Wands. This is a gift that was passed down to you from an ancestor. Okay? This King of Wands energy, we're going to clarify. Let's clarify before I say what I'm hearing. Queen of Wands. This is your maternal great grandfather and your maternal great grandmother. I told you she was brown skinned, and I told you that he was white. Okay? This is them. I don't feel like she might have started out as a slave when she was dealing with him, but she didn't end up as no slave by the time it was over with. This man awakened to something about your great grandmother, her abilities. She could have been a Sagittarius, but she's very spiritually gifted. She was very spiritually gifted. She was very multifaceted. That's what these arms is telling me, okay? He was very intrigued by her, and I ain't trying to romanticize nothing. I'm just telling you what I'm picking up on, okay? But he awakened to something about this woman. And I'm telling you, I'm telling you, this man may have possibly freed her. He freed your maternal great grandmother. I'm telling you right now. Death to the Eight of Swords. He put an ending, Four of Swords. He put an ending to her confinement. That's what I'm getting here. Just looking at her in these swords, that's the energy I get. Some type of overseer energy. Watching this woman, making sure she didn't step outside of her boundaries. I feel like he ended that for her. Clarify, Holy Spirit. But I feel like her spiritual influence helped him too. The Hermit. Okay, he may not realize that. But your maternal great grandma, I ain't gonna say she was no witch, but she knew how to work them roots in her favor to help her be able to get up out of a situation. Don't this look like a woman who's about to travel, take a journey in another direction in the dark, following the moonlight? She got her bag on her side, cloaking herself so that people won't see her or know who she is. This is somebody's maternal great grandmother. She started out possibly with this King of Wands machine, finished out life with him. I feel like she used this man's influence to free herself. She magician, child. Y'all think I'm playing hermit to the magician to end her suffering, to end this ongoing suffering that she was experiencing being somebody's property. Okay? So this is the history of somebody's maternal great grandmother. Your maternal great grandfather was white, but I feel like your grandmother moved on. She did what she had to do to get where she eventually wanted to go. Here. Because she was tired of suffering. And she manipulated this man somehow. She did. But it was for her best good, her own good. It was to get her up out of slavery. It was for her to be able to move forward and embrace a new path in life. This woman has bossed up. She bossed up after she was able to exit away from this connection because she had her freedom. She had her walking papers, so to speak. This woman moved on from this connection. I do feel like a child was created. I feel like your grandmother was created, or your grandfather. But your great grandma bossed up in life after she was able to free herself from whatever binds that she was tied to and move forward with her life. And she did something spiritual to end the suffering that she was experiencing. Okay? She truly bossed up here. She made your great grandmother, if you've heard people talk about her, she was considered some sort of matriarch energy, I'm sure. She was holding everybody down at one point, I'm sure. Okay? But was a child produced between this King and Queen of Wands? Clarify, Holy Spirit. She made this man believe and feel that she was his ideal counterpart, child. That's what I just heard, child. That card wanted to come out so bad. Ace of Wands with the Six of Wands. Y'all think I'm playing, and they falling right up under this King and Queen of Wands. I do feel like a child was produced from this connection. This was a passionate connection. Look at that bird's nest in that lady hand. She created some type of fruit, some type of seed, some type of egg was planted, okay, from this connection. That's just what it is. But I feel like she played a part in making this man feel the way that he did. And I'm not even picking up like it's on no old dark magic shit. I don't. I just feel like this woman knew this man was intrigued by her. Two of Cups, y'all think I'm playing? And she utilized that to end her suffering. If this man wanted to be with her and he was willing to buy her freedom, literally I keep hearing that. He bought her freedom. It's something like that here. If he was willing to partner up with her and free her in this way, she was willing to accept the offer. And that's what she did. Okay? The world. She was able to triumph over this Nine of Wands energy that she was in. Nine of Wands, at times, Ten of Swords. This woman may have been being punished as a slave. For some reason, I look at this. This somebody great grandma right here on this card. Okay, your great grandma may have, indeed, Africa right there. She may have not even been, she may have come directly from Africa. Okay? Whoever great grandma I'm talking about, she may not be somebody, whoever I'm talking to, you are not a descendant of a slave per se. Like, two slaves did not make a baby, and you are a descendant of that baby that those two slaves made. Whoever I'm talking to, two people born into slavery. Let me say that. Whoever I'm talking to, your great grandma, she came directly from somewhere. I'm picking up Africa specifically, somewhere in Africa. She was brought directly here. And whatever whatever religion she practiced over there, that is what she utilized to help things go in her favor over here, okay? And that is what helped her seal her connection with this King of Wands, okay? Ace of Cups behind that. I'm just a talking. Y'all think I'm playing. And this man continued to reconnect with her time and time again. I'm telling you, that woman had just came off the boat, child. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm being dead ass. That's what I'm picking up on. That's what I'm picking up on. Who was produced from this connection, Holy Spirit? An empress. Child, the empress done flew out here, child. Okay? I'm trying to tell you what I'm picking up on. This is something, this is a divine gift. This is something that's being passed down through you. Now, whoever your grandmother is, your grandmother may have these gifts as well. She may just don't utilize them. She may have learned some things from her mama, but she just be sitting and chilling on that shit. Because one thing I'm noticing is she got this same beam of light on her spear like the great grandma do. I'm about to show y'all, and I hate I had to move that card, but this is important. You see those two things? Both of these women got this spiritual gift that you have, divine feminine. This is who you got it from. I feel like your grandma, if your grandma is still alive, it would not hurt to go talk to her. Okay? It would not hurt to pick up the phone and talk to your grandma about what you've been experiencing spiritually and supernaturally, and ask her, is that a part of your lineage? You better ask her while you can. Okay? Because somebody grandma tapped in too. She just don't be out here flaunting that shit. You wouldn't know it. Probably nobody don't know it like that. Your grandma probably is going to be shocked that if you come to her about this, because ain't nobody else even knew to come to her about this. She may have even heard through the family, I'm hearing, that you may be doing some type of spiritual practice or practicing some different form of spirituality, and she wondering. That's what I'm hearing. Look, here you go, Nine of Pentacles. She wondering if you're stepping into this divinity here. She's wondering. Cause her mama went from a Nine of Wands to an Emperor, so she didn't even have to go through nothing here, no real form of suffering. Whoever your grandma is, she didn't have to utilize her powers. Okay? Your mama provided her with a Ten of Pentacles. But whoever you are, it's becoming some sort of spiritual imprisonment for you. Okay? Because it's coming up out of you, and you don't know how to utilize it. You don't know what it's for. Why do you have this gift? I'm hearing you really are on some like, why has thou forsaken me type vibe. You don't really see it as an advantage, something positive. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Five of Wands. You're very conflicted about this supernatural spiritual gift that you have. We got Princess of Wands. You are your great grandmother in training now. The Princess of Wands is falling right up under her energy. You are your great grandma in training. You ain't got all them arms like she got, but you sure got that fire energy. You're coming out as a Nine of Pentacles, Princess of Wands. I feel like for a while there, you were emulating your grandmother. that gift was buried within you. It had gone quiet. You didn't really have a need to bring it out. But here lately, you've been having to use it. It's just forcing itself up out of you in various ways, and you can't control it. You can't deny it, okay? But you don't know how to embrace it fully. And this is that great grandmother coming up out of you, okay? And I feel like somebody has woke up the beast. Do y'all hear those sirens? Somebody done woke up the beast. So the beast is trying to get free. I'm trying to tell you. I know somebody hear them sirens. So in your understanding of what this is and what you're supposed to do with it, first you want to know where it comes from, and you have no idea. And this is the Holy Spirit giving you the answer that you were seeking, because somebody wanted to know. Why do I have this? Who does it come from? What am I supposed to be doing with it? 4 cups. Do I even want it? Like, you ready to put the cup right back over the rose, this gift that you've been given. You don't even want to fuck with it, because you don't know what you're supposed to do with it. Why do you have it? You don't know its origin. But that's your maternal great grandma watching you. Whoever I'm talking to, that's what I'm getting from that eye in the sky here. She's also been protecting you, because I'm telling you, somebody has you in the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Someone is really fucking with you because they have picked up on your spiritual gifts and abilities. Ugh. I'm trying to tell you, they don't want you to have this talent. The Chariot. Okay, it could be a Cancer. But whoever this is, they've been coming at you now. That's what this Chariot energy also can represent. You trying to cover up your gifts. You trying to disregard them. You're in discontent about them. And you're giving off owl energy to some people. Okay? For real, I just seen an owl on TV. Whoever I'm talking to. You appear to be very wise, very tapped in, very spiritually gifted, and it comes from your maternal great grandmother, who we can call her a slave, but she wasn't enslaved. She was enslaved. She wasn't no slave. And she wasn't enslaved for long. I'm telling you. And whoever this is that's been triggering you spiritually, they know how powerful you are. They may even know your lineage. They may have already tapped in enough to know that this is something that you get, a gift you get from your ancestors. We have the 4 of Pentacles, and they trying to take your Ace of Cups now. They're trying to steal this Ace of Cups spiritual gifts and abilities that you have been awarded. 1818. But you are fated to step into this power. You know, I'm telling you, it may be something here even where your grandmother may have purposely suppressed these gifts and purposely picked up a new type of religion. Like, I doubt very seriously that you grew up learning about the religion that your maternal great grandmother practiced. Okay, I don't believe that. I believe that y'all took on another religion and have completely assimilated into the culture of this region in the world that we live in. Okay, but it's fated for this gift, this religion, this practice, this type of spirituality. I ain't gonna call it religion per se, but this type of spirituality that your maternal great grandmother practiced, it is inevitable. It's fated for it to be brought to the forefront again. And she's using you to bring this gift back out and use it somehow to help the world, help you, help your family, break some type of karmic cycles, generational cycles. That's what I'm getting off this Wheel of Fortune. Okay? It's something going on here that your great grandmother is wanting you to use your gift. Because see, look what came out. I know what I'm picking up on. Possibly with a child, a Prince of Cups. a son of yours, if you have a child here, that's what I'm getting off this Prince of Cups. He could be a Scorpio with this Tower card. There's something here that's coming that your great grandmother has been trying to spiritually prepare you for. You need to embrace your gift. You need to start utilizing your gift to protect your family, to make sure that things go in your favor. That's what I'm hearing, child. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, this message ain't for everybody. This thing got real specific, but this is what I'm hearing. There's a tower that you can stop from happening with the Prince of Cups here. But you got to really step into your gifts so that you won't be left in regret. Because if you don't, that's what I'm hearing. If you don't recognize that you have the spiritual ability to change the outcome for this Prince of Cups, you're going to regret it if you don't act. This very well could be someone in your family tree. The Five of Cups is falling right up under the Ten of Pentacles. I'm telling you, whoever this grandma is, she was piggybacking off of a foundation that your great grandmother built after she was able to get her freedom and move on with her life. And your grandmother suppressed her abilities, but she has them too. It skipped your mama though. It did. Clarify, Holy Spirit. It went from your great grandmother to your grandma to you. That's what I'm seeing here. Seven of Cups with the Prince of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe your daddy. That's why. The reason it skipped your daddy. That's who it skipped. Whoever I'm talking to, you got a maternal great grandmother who who had your grandmother, who had your father, who had you. So it skipped him. He missed it. Your father was this Prince of Pentacles energy. That's why you came out as a Nine of Pentacles. But you also have this Queen of Wands vibe, this Princess of Wands vibe from your maternal great grandmother. Okay? But that's what happened. Because your grandma had a son who was your daddy, and your daddy passed it down through his mama through you to you. Spiritual belch, spiritual confirmation, excuse me. I'm trying to tell you. Two of Pentacles. So now it's your turn to balance this gift, to figure out what you got to do with it, how you're supposed to utilize it, how you can incorporate it into your life. Two of Pentacles falling right up under the Princess of Wands. That's the goal here. You've gotten an outlook on where the gift came from. Now the Holy Spirit is wanting you to ask that question. What is it that I need to do here to ensure that this Prince of Cups energy doesn't experience a tower? Clarify, Holy Spirit. Can we get some insight into that? And we'll close. It could be with a woman, with a girlfriend or something here. Clarify, Holy Spirit. What's going on with this Prince of Cups, Holy Spirit? Why is he facing a tower? Prince of Swords. Something going on with him. So if you have a son here who, I don't know, it's something he needs to reveal to you. Talk to your son, I'm hearing. Something here within the home. Judgment with the Nine of Swords. Something going on within the household that you need to talk to your son about here. Four of Wands. Judgment with the Nine of Swords. Something about the community that your son is in that's not befitting for him, that's causing him some issues here. There's something you need to awaken to about your son's mindset here, because a tower is coming. I don't know who this is for, but this is why you are getting this message, I feel. Because I feel like if you know where all of this comes from, these abilities you have, then you're more inept to embrace them and understand them and even utilize them to help break some type of cycle, some type of upheaval that's coming towards a young man in your family. Okay, I really feel like this is your son. I really do, but something is coming here. Something he's battling that I feel like you should talk to him about. Just ask him. Invest the time. Because I don't know if you see that web. I just heard, oh, what a tangled web we weave. It's something that you don't know about, something that you need to be made. Ooh, child, you think I'm playing. Devil was right behind that. Talk to your son. That's what I'm hearing. Because the devil is right up under the tower. Somebody he may be investing time and energy in is not good for him. Whether it's a friend, it could be this Prince of Swords, it could be a girlfriend, but it's a very toxic relationship, a very low vibrational relationship, and your son may be taking risk with this Prince of Swords that are going to cause him some problems. But if you were tapping in like you should, like I'm hearing with the Seven of Pentacles, you would see that this Prince of Swords is a hater of your son. This Prince of Swords don't fuck with this Prince of Cups. He's leading him down a treacherous path. He's trying to cause this Prince of Cups to be defeated, and he is headed for a tower. Okay? That's the message. That's the message here. He working hard to cause this Prince of Cups to walk into a tower. And this Prince of Cups is influenced by this Prince of Swords. You want him to move on to calmer waters and transition away from this friendship that he has with this boy. Okay, I'm telling you right now. It could be a girl, it could be a female and a masculine, a Prince of Swords and a Princess of Cups that is of concern. It could be a Prince of Cups and a Princess of Cups that are children to whoever I'm talking to, whoever this Nine of Pentacles energy is, whoever you are that's struggling to accept your gifts. You may have two water sign children here. Yo, look, I'm trying to tell you, Hangman was right behind this Princess of Cups. There's some type of tower moment coming for this Prince of Cups and this Princess of Cups. Some here. And the Holy Spirit wants you to really start embracing who you truly are, your spiritual abilities, because your spiritual abilities is going to save these children. That's what I'm getting here. Your foresight, your ability to guide them in the right direction is going to save them from some type of tragedy here. A tower and the hangman that came out behind both these children. This is why it's time to embrace what you've been given, what's been passed down to you, and ask the Holy Spirit, the Most High God, the universe, to show you how to utilize it to save your family, save your children. Because whoever I'm talking to, you got a Prince of Cups and a Princess of Cups. You got a boy and a girl. They both could be water signs. That you are either you love and care for them, they and your family somehow. But I'm picking up they're your actual children. Okay? So I'm going to end it here. I hope this message helps someone. I hope it gives you insight and guidance on how to move forward. But always remember, if it doesn't apply, please let it fly. Take only what resonates. Leave the rest. And I'll be back soon with another one. Peace.